Good day. In the last video, I talked about the different formats you can use to save a Photoshop file, which is either JPG, PNG, and I talked about using PNG for logos and using JPG for solid pictures. So now, like I said in the last video, in this video I'm going to talk about the blending modes. As you can see, I've gotten a new photo to show the use of the blending mode. So first of all, in this type of working that we are using a photo, it's better that we don't unlock it. It's best that we just copy it. So in my last video I forgot to say that if you want to copy a layer just the way it is, you use Ctrl J. So Ctrl J will copy the layer the same way it is. So I'll click on Ctrl J. So as you can see, it has the layer 1, though it's still the same thing. If I remove the layer, if I remove the background, the visibility, you can still see it. So like I said, we are going to talk about the blending mode. So in this, I can give this one, this is the blending mode. So it has different blending mode. I can say darken, though it doesn't work down, multiply. As you can see, this photo, though if it is normal, it's the same look to the background layer, but the photo given multiply, it gives a darkening mode to the original photo. As you can see, it gives a darkening layer to original photo. If I change it to color burn, you can see the changes. I'll say linear burn, you can see it, darker color. You see that it doesn't have a difference. If I remove the visibility, let me zoom in so that it will show much difference. So if I change to lighting, nothing, screen, you can see what it is. Let me move it. You can also see the difference. It looks so bright in the morning. If you use color dodge, you see a difference more. So there are different formats. I'm going to use all the formats so you can see their functions. You see, some do not use a single ones at all, do not do a single changes at all. Overlay, it's almost like a contrast. I'll say soft lights. If I move it, you can also see the difference. Add lights, vivid lights, the linear lights, the pin lights. You see, it doesn't have any add mix. It's almost like contrast, though it doesn't show any difference. The difference, black, full black, exclusion, you can also see it. Subtract, black fully, divide, white. You say hue, nothing there. Now saturation, nothing again. Color, nothing, and luminosity. You see, so all of them have their own different format. It just determines on the color you use. So I'm going to put it that these two are almost normal, show a normal format. These two first show normal format. This line, from this line to the lower one, it darkens. The function uses it to darkens. The function now in this format is to lighten the place. This one is for contrast. This one is for contrast. This one is for comparative contrast. This one is for comparative contrast. And this side is, and this side is the composite mode. This first side, this one is the comparative mode, the contrast mode, the lighting mode, and the darken mode, and the normal mode. So this side, so that you able to use it more. If you want to darken your picture, you can use this side. You want to lighten it, you can use this side. You want to give it a contrast, you can use this side. If you want to for comparative mode, you use the composite mode. So there are so many different functions, and you won't know when to use it until the time comes. So let me put an example. I'll open a new layer. So then push back to normal. In the next video, I'm going to use an example on how to use the blending mode. Good day everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk more about using the blending mode. So like I said in the last video, there are different blending mode types that we can use. So we don't know when to use it. We use our mind to find the right one. So as I said, an example, I'll open a new layer. I can give it the best. It's preferable that we don't use black and white color for the blending mode, because they hardly work. So I'll choose a different color, maybe yellow, to see if I can, maybe yellows, maybe I can try orange. Yeah, orange. So I can try and change the weather. So let me paint it up. I'll paint it all up. Go to paint. Let me increase the size of the brush. As you can see, the brush, I want to increase the size of the brush. So I'll give it one touch. Let me go here. I'll give it one touch. Give it another. Give it another. Give it another. So if I give it to contrast it, the overlay, we can't see what it does. We all see what it does. Let me remove the visibility. So you all see the difference. Now that's to contrast. Let me darken it. We all see it. You see that it has, every single one has its own different format that we can use. I'll go to multiply. Now we see the difference. So before I continue, this opacity helps us. It's almost like the visibility tool. This one instantly remove the visibility and put it back, but the opacity helps us to slowly reduce the visibility. As you can see, as we're reducing it, it's going away, and if you put it back, the visibility is back. So the fill and the opacity are almost the same, but they have a difference, which I will teach you soon in the other videos to come. So as I said, so we can change it, we can move it to the format that we would like. If you see it's not good enough, we can paint it. So as you all see, we changed the season, the time, to look evening like. So we do it, we remove it. You can see the bright color of the day, and by opening the visibility, we see the dark color. So now, as you're seeing the difference, that's also right. So now I'm going to use lighting. It doesn't work. Screen. Screen. Now see the difference. If you use the opacity by little, you can see that it's doing something. No, sorry, wrong one. You reduce the opacity. Then we push back to normal. You see this the screen. So this is the screen. If I reduce the opacity, you see that it's not doing so much difference. We'll change it, maybe color dodge. You see the difference now. We'll go to linear dodge. I'll go to overlay, soft light. There's so many we can choose from. You can see this one, it looks a little like the whole age. Just kidding here. So there are so many forms that we can use in the blending mode format. So before I leave, I want to, there are three types of the layers. There is the normal layer, which we're using here. There is the adjustment layer and the smart layers. So I'll talk more on the other two layers, as we have already talked fully on this layer. I'm going to talk more on the other layers in the next. Now I'm going to talk about the adjustment layers. As I wrote in the notes, the adjustment layers is used to edit colors, saturation, levels, channels, mix, color, contrast and brightness of the picture you are using. So to use it is this format. You click on this signature, this sign here, which is adjustment layer, and we can see different formats for it. There is brightness and contrast, levels, curves, exposure, vibrance. If you click on the brightness and contrast, you can see the difference. You can see that it changes the brightness of it. Let's say vibrance, you can give it, you can see that it's a difference. If I give saturation, you can also see that it's a difference. Let me give it another, let's say black and white. It turns it straight into black and white. As you can see, it turns it straight into black and white. So it looks for the yellowish part. Then if you want to darken it, it can darken it. Want to brighten it. So that is the function. Let me delete it. So there is color lookup. This one you can use it in different formats too. You can give it different formats. So there are so many different formats for it. It gives it different color formats. I'm not going to really talk on much of that one. Just like the levels, as you can see here, it's almost like the brightness and contrast. Let's give it here. Okay, so you see the function here. So let me leave it alone. I'll go to, so in mainly these four sides are used mainly for brightness and the brightness and contrast. The four are mainly for brightness and contrast. This one can be used to change the color, to do it. Now I'll click on color balance, for example. Now we can see that we can give it more color, so precise. So you see it can give us more color, to precise. So let me remove it. These ones are mainly for the brightness and contrast, and this one are for color. If you click on invert, it shows this. So there's not really much function for it. I hardly use it, so I'll remove it. So what you see in this white, these are all layers, and like normal layers, they can be used with the blending mode as well. Overlay, all of them, it can be used in every single one. So I'm going to put it back. So now this white box, this small white box that you are seeing, is called a layer mask. And this layer mask that you see is a white box. It's a white shape in which it covers the whole project, and whatever is done there, let me delete this theory. Whatever is here, it's shown here too, and it accepts only white and black colors. White and black color. White is for visibility and black is for invisibility. Like this is the normal. If I remove the visibility, it's so bright, and if I remove the visibility, if I put on the visibility back, it's dark. So but with this we can determine where we want it to be bright and where we want to be dark. So like I said, the white is for visibility and dark is for invisibility. So if I change it and I put it for dark, as you can see, it is growing brighter, and if you look at it, you see that it is dark. So we can change it for any format we have. We can put it around, and we want to put the darkness back instead of you wasting your time. Instead of you wasting your time trying to make a new one, we can just use the white one back and cover it up, and to be the same thing that it was before. So as you can see, this layer mask can really help you in doing so much changes. Instead of you trying to darken one side, it can really help. And this layer mask doesn't only work in adjustment layer, it also works in normal pictures. I'll give an example. Let me copy this, Ctrl J, then I'll give it, this is the layer mask button. So you can also give it, since name remove diffuse, if I give it, I'll use the black color. Like I said, black for invisibility. If you see it, you can, as you can see, it's removing the color. But if I put it back to normal. So as you can see, this adjustment layer button, as you click on them, it creates a new layer. But if we go to image and adjustment, I'll go to, let me delete this one first, Ctrl J. We'll go to image and adjustment and go to brightness and contrast and all these other ones here. What it does, it instantly changes the brightness. It doesn't create a new layer. So it is really harmful to your picture. It's better you don't use it in your picture. It's better that you create a layer using the adjustment layer than using the adjustment in this image, unless you are sure of what you are doing. That is when you use this image here, because it is not going, it doesn't have a layer in which you can remove the visibility. It instantly does it on your image. So that is what I will say about it. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about